Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another Shooting the Shit podcast. I'm going to show you some clips so it's not just audio. Student driver Goldplated Maserati gets a parking ticket in London. So it says, a student driver in London managed to add to the cost of their gold-plated Maserati supercar by earning a parking ticket. Wow, you're above the law because you drive a Maserati, like $100,000 car or whatever they cost, and it's gold platinumed out. You know, me personally, looking at this car, I don't find it appealing. I don't find gold to be that appealing at all. It's just, I don't know, man. I think gold itself is a pretty ugly color. It's that ugly, like, I don't even want to call it like a yellow. You know gold. It's just, for me, it's not appealing. You guys might be like, oh, I love gold. No, man, I'd rather have like white gold or silver or something. I think cars that look good are like a blue or red, definitely a black, but gold on a car, that's ugly. That's just like a dude who wants to show his money off, driving around in a BMW, a Porsche, whatever, and they're already blinged out, but they're like, look at my rims, look at my $1 million car, it's all dipped in gold. It's like the people who go out and get like the gold iPhone or the gold iWatch, Apple Watch, whatever you call it, and those things are like $10,000, and they're gold. I'm like, who pays for that stuff? Unless you're Kanye West. And the person who uploaded this said they got a ticket for being a student driver, and it was a bad parking job. So, you take it as what you will. Me looking at the picture, I don't see really anything too bad if they're parallel parking, but you know when you're one of those dudes who drive a fancy car, sometimes you really don't care and you're going to drive and do whatever you want because you think you're above the law because you have money. That's the truth. A lot of people who drive fancy cars and have fancy stuff, they think they're above the law because they have. It was like a long time ago in like 2013 or something. I made a video about this guy who was driving a Lamborghini, I think it was a Ferrari, and he was in New York, and the cop told him to get out of his car. Get out of your car. And the guy would not get out of the car, so he started to drive the car. And he was like some rich dude, and he almost runs over the cop's foot. So the cop grabs the guy out of the car, slams him on the ground, and arrests him. And basically what happens in that story, a lot of people said the cop was in the wrong. I'm like, no, he wasn't. He said, turn the car off. Turn the car off. Turn the car off. And the guy didn't turn his car off. So he pulled him out of the car, slammed him to the ground, and made him look like a fool. And the cop did everything right in that incident. He told him to stop, and he didn't. And I'll try to link that video in the description box below if you guys want to check that out. Like I said, it was from like a couple years ago, but I thought this story would be pretty interesting. These 3D printer things are getting ridiculous. People are printing out guns that actually fire. Some dude on YouTube printed out a snowboard. It worked. And they now done a working 3D motorcycle. That's crazy when they're saying, well, it takes like 20 hours to print out, but you're being able to print out like actual pieces, and some people are using some of the stuff from 3D printers from the 3D printer as surgical stuff, like brain, like the put on their brain for brain surgeries and stuff like, and they're printing this out. That to me is crazy. You know, there's going to be a time where it's going to be so normal that we have 3D printers in our house. So you want to print out something that's going to hold your cell phone. You could print out like an iPhone holder. That's crazy to me right there. I don't know what you guys think, but 3D printing is still mind-blowing. It's still relatively new because it's not in everybody's house. But printing out a 3D motorcycle? What? Says Ronda Rousey gets knee surgery and will not be competing in the UFC until either December or January. So basically, if you don't know who Ronda Rousey is, which you should, she's an MMA fighter who lost her title to Holly Holmes back at UFC 194, which was in November. So she's going to be out for almost a year and a half at this point. And she actually was saying at one point that she wanted to commit suicide because of her loss, and some people have speculated by seeing her in pictures recently that she's gained a lot of weight, she's been fat, she's not training. So if you've not been training from the last time you fought, which was like at least a year from when she's going to compete again, you're going to just get your ass handed to you. You know, anybody, it don't matter if you're Barry Bonds or you're Tom Brady, if you haven't competed at the high level or trained any, you're going to get your ass handed to when you get back into that arena. Whatever it is, football, baseball, hockey, MMA, you're still going to get your ass whooped. And for them to say, well, Ronda Rousey will be competing maybe in January of 2017, that's a long time to be out, you know. They're going to have the ring rust. They're going to have to put her up against somebody that's weak, because if they don't, she's going to get smashed and smashed hard. Ronda Rousey's a bad bitch, but she ain't going to be bad for long if she has knee surgery and other stuff, because a lot of fighters and a lot of athletes don't come back from knee surgeries very well. Their like careers jacked up, because knee surgery is a bitch when you're when you're in a like sporting event where you have to run, throw leg kicks, and do stuff like that. Maybe for an average guy, it's okay. You can still go back to work and do your regular 9-to-5 job. But you can't do that for a lot of people. A lot of people won't be able to handle that.